Well, hello and welcome back everyone. My name is Destin, your host, and as you can see, we are already back with Duet Night Abyss. I had not that many new additions to the team. I mean, we have Fina now. I managed to get into to pull the required wedges for her. But I still need to farm some materials a bit more. Do we have another new one?
Where are the sinners?
We have her. She is quite fun, but she's nowhere near where her build would, well, where she would need to be yet. Especially because I do not have the freaking slot track things, the track things for her yet. I am, however, getting or have the first golds consonance weapon thing, which is nice. But I will now also have to farm the rest of them, which require that I have, I think, 2 of the previous of those. And then I can forge them. And I guess the amplify will be further increasing the, well, obviously, rank. But that will take some time to gather. I think, have I also put that in for her already? Yes. But yeah, aside from that, I only have a few level 70s, as you can see. Cause, oh, right, I was just missing money here. Okay. Our main character is also level 70. But yeah, as you can see, money is a very tight factor.
I shall offer what humble aid I can.
Even the regular ascending now also already costs like 82k. Yes, I need to farm some more bullets for the Dreamweaver's Feather for Fina's signature weapon. But I also need to farm the coins for that to make the repulsive crystals. I should really make those in bulk. Of course. Well, they will be quite handy to have. It makes 4 800% ones. Okay, that's now also limited. Oh shit, also limited by money. But okay, if I can, yeah, I will. As you can see, there is a lot of stuff for me left to do and farm. So yeah. But that is for me to do Huh? Wait, what? what do you mean that's all of the main quests?
The misty sea.
Never restless light, no peace for the weary. Oh, wretched soul, do you wander these icy halls, chasing the distant gleam, yearning for love and a starlit dream? Maybe. Da da da. Who's there? Oh, pardon me, I didn't mean to startle you. I'm right here, 5 steps ahead. Yes, just here. Good evening to you, sleepless one. Just me, or is the crate actually talking? It's not just you, I'm really talking. But how can a crate talk? If you must ask, tell me this, what's harder, singing or speaking? Singing, I suppose. The music boxes can sing, simply wind a key and out comes a melody. Since speaking is easier than singing, and I'm larger and better made than any music box, why shouldn't I be able to talk to you? Just as you're talking to me. But I understand you're confused. People think crates shouldn't talk, like hollow trees only echoing back your voice. But be honest with yourself, wouldn't you want a crate that actually answers? You didn't pry me open straight away. That means part of you wanted me to speak, didn't it? Seems like you've come to terms with it. So, will you stay a while and talk? What do you want to talk about? How about the opera at the Gallia Theatre 2 nights ago? It was called Puccini. Did you see it? What did you think of the lead's voice? I'm just a crate after all. I can't go to the theater. Sorry, I didn't see it. That's alright, no one's blaming you, but you should see it someday. It's a beautiful piece. The heroine, Puccini, she's radiant, kind, and brave enough to chase her freedom. I want to be like her, but I'm just a crate. So I made a decision. What is it? I want to set sail. Who says crates must stay on street corners? A crate could become a boat, drifting on the tide. I want to feel the sea wind, rough with salt and sand. Leaving here means losing everything I have. To leave the cage is to leave the shelter. And freedom, well, that means stepping into the unknown. Tell me, my friend, what do you think I should do? You already knew the answer before you asked. You're right. Thank you for keeping a lonely crate company, kind soul. Dawn is closed, and with it the magic in these old timbers begins to fade. May every sleepless night you face? No, may all your nights be filled with peaceful dreams. Faint tremble, like a pixie slip. Yeah, okay. What just happened? Why isn't Grace somehow steered the whole conversation? Probably some local kid messing around, but I can't just leave it. I should ask around. Excuse me, who are you? I've been hanging around my place for a while. Looking to hire someone? I take all kinds of commissions. Tracking, foraging, courier work, so long as it's legal. Commission? Huh? So you're not here to hire me? Alright, I guess Camilla oversold it. Giselle the Fox Hunter isn't exactly a household name. Giselle the Fox Hunter. Yeah, that sounds familiar. Thanks, but you don't have to say that like just to make me feel better. No, I mean it. You tell Giselle about the talking crate behind her house. So, a crate behind my house struck up a conversation and suggested you watch an opera. Got it. That's not quite the direction I was expecting. No? Well, that's me. If whether it's a kid in a box or a box with a voice. Either way, I've seen Stranger. Thanks for letting me know. I asked around. Oh wait, you had a Kristen, right? You've made a bit of a name for yourself among the fox hunters. Sounds like you've been doing your research. Relax, talented newcomers like you don't stay under the radar for long. If you're free, I could use a hand. I need a few herbs. I give you the list. Just drop them as asphodel once you're done. Camilla will be holding your payment. You don't want them delivered here? No, the asphodel's fine. Oh, of warmth and strength, outspoken yet attentive, quick to protect those around her. It is said she once served with the Ice Lake escort. Though for reasons unknown, she eventually left their ranks.
Huh? Let's finish this quickly. I have tons of chores waiting for me at home.
Still in time for all?
I'll see if I can find any salvageable bits and bobs lying around.
Yep, it was. Yeah, I don't need to do it quicker. But how? I was hoping that there would be, you know, war. That should do it. These herbs, they're just common types. Why would a fox hunter like Giselle ask me to gather them? Could have easily done it herself. Come to think of it, she was acting a little strange. Better drop these off at the asphodel. Maybe Camilla knows what's going on. Oh, that wasn't. Oh, shoot, that was a genie mon that it was laying. Oh, it's floating there. Ah, shit. Ah, shoot. That looks good. Hmm. Investigates a distant glimmer. Expedition rewards. Impression booster.
Treasure the intel.
Hmm.
I'll take a 20%.
Afternoon, here for a drink or looking for a gig? Just here to drop something off. Giselle asked me to deliver these. Giselle? She was here earlier. She left something for you, but something fell off. What exactly did she ask you to do? Explain how Giselle sent you to gather her herbs. What is it? Something wrong? The job itself checks out, but her reason for it doesn't. Those are just common herbs for colds. She could have picked them herself before breakfast. No need to hire help. She did mention she's a fox hunter herself. She used to be a captain in the escort. Left 16 years ago after falling out with her superior over a case. Now she's a fox hunter. Sharp, skilled, well respected in the trade. Anyway, no point overthinking it. The job's valid and she did leave you something. I won't pry. Here, this is for you. This is the payment. And a letter? Dear friend, thank you for keeping a strange old crate company deep into the night, and for giving me the courage to set sail. Perhaps this isn't fair to my friends or my teacher, but I believe they understand. The world is vast. I'll meet them again, somewhere out there, on another stage. And please don't blame Giselle. This was my decision alone. I hope my selfishness hasn't brought anyone trouble. And I just realized I never told you my name. But it doesn't matter now. I won't be needing it anymore. Let's see. Okay. If one day you meet a girl named Puccini, I hope you'll recognize me. And I promise I recognize you. Looks like you made an interesting friend. I bet it's a good story. There's a good story there. Oh really? Honestly, I'm still not sure what actually happened. Count everything that happens over the past 2 days. Puccini. Does that name mean anything to you? Not by itself, but didn't that voice in the crate mention an opera that just played at the theater? Yeah, she even asked how the lead did. Funny thing is that there's been some talk in the tavern. One of the regulars caught the dress rehearsal for Puccini. Said the lead wasn't the same actress who performed on opening night. They said the rehearsal lead was younger, even more talented. But in the end, the role went to the usual star. You mean? It's just hearsay, nothing solid to connect these dots. Still, if you've got time, maybe dig a little deeper. I'd like to know the truth too. So Camilla's in the dark too, but there's one thing for sure, Giselle was acting strange. That girl in the crate, could she have been the one from the dress rehearsal? And if so, did Giselle know the whole time? No use guessing, I have to ask Giselle myself.
I'll take a 20% cut.
And now Giselle is gone.
Treasure the intel, never miss the thrill.
Okay, there's at least one clue missing.
Treasure the intel, never miss the thrill.
How boring.
Cats, a stray cat meows forlornly, as if hoping to catch the attention of a kind-hearted passerby. You should find something to feed it. Hello, do you sell cat food here? No, we're barely managing to feed people, let alone pets. Excuse me, do you sell cat food here? Yes, take your pick. This is rare. I thought only the wealthy folks of the inner city buy cat food for their pets. Cat circles the food warily before eventually lowering its guard and digging in. Watching it eat fills your heart with a sense of peace and joy. I told you so. I've been saying this from the start. We never should have fired that dubious woman as a tutor. And we never should have let Rosalind take those blasted singing lessons. You're the one who said she needed something to keep her busy, so she wouldn't be out roaming around all day. I meant something to keep her home, not something that sent her off running again and getting herself kidnapped. And you escort grunts, what use are you? You finally had a lead, and you lot were too slow. Now the kidnappers are gone. Why am I even wasting my breath on imbeciles like you? I find my daughter myself. Phew, he's finally gone. Please stay back, this area's off limits. Sorry, I heard the yelling. Is everything okay? We received a report of a kidnapping. The victim was supposedly held here, but the place was already empty when we arrived. His property is on lockdown. If you're just here out of curiosity, I'll have to ask you to move along. Who were those two just now? The victim's parents, the Earl and Countess of Magnus. I get that they're worried, but they really do live up to their reputation. Word is they were always breathing down their daughter's neck. Maybe Miss Rosalind ran off just to get some air. Ahem, that's enough gossip. If you have any information, please report it to the escort. Giselle and Miss Cray, they are both gone. A kidnapping. Could it have something to do with that letter Giselle left at the tavern? No leads for now. Guess I have to stay sharp and see what turns up. Ornate door frame, the kind you see anywhere in the Empire. Yet, two square panels strangely resemble a face. Almost as if it's snarling. What are you looking at?
I hope it will bring some comfort to her ladyship.
I think I make cream of mushroom soup tonight. Ah, what a lovely child you are. An elderly woman gives your head a hearty pat with her large hand and then pinches your cheek. Her overwhelming enthusiasm leaves you a bit flustered. Here, have some of this cream of mushroom soup. It's a special recipe from Scarlet River. I bet you've never had anything quite like it. While waiting for your response, she sets a steaming bowl of soup in front of you. Half expect her to spoon feed you right there. Ah, I drink it myself, thank you. The rich creamy broth soothes your throat, bringing a comforting warmth. It's good, isn't it? Aunt Sally never disappoints, haha. Ever since her ladyship was a little girl, she loved my soups. It's been almost 40 years. Her ladyship. I wonder if she'll ever get better. The smile slowly fades from the old woman's eyes, replaced by glistering tears. lady you mentioned, is she sick? Yeah, she's getting worse day by day. We left the comforts of Scarlet River for this frozen wasteland. I couldn't persuade her to go home no matter what. She's still obsessed with something that happened 40 years ago, asking around town every day. She won't let me help her. Can't cure her heartache. So I make different soups every day, hoping to at least make her feel better with tasty food. Well, I must get back to my chores now. You mentioned a lady in search of something. If you come across it, it might be worth your attention.
I hope it will bring some comfort to her ladyship.
Where could he have gone off to? Old lady's sorrowful gaze lingers in the distance, obviously oblivious to your approach. She seems to be looking for someone. Gazes beyond the city gates, seemingly waiting for someone's return. Perhaps I can offer some help? Who are you? I haven't seen you before. Are you from a nearby village? Have you ever come across a carer named Hammer Dickinson? He's an Ice Lake local, light brown hair, about 19 years old, wears... Oh no, I think he'd be about my age now. I left Ice Lake 40 years ago and lost touch with him ever since. Now I'm back, but I haven't found any trace of him. He was born and raised here in Ice Lake, so I figured even if he doesn't live here anymore, he can't be far. Young one, have you seen him around? Not really, sorry. Okay. If you do see him someday, could you pass on a message? Helin has returned to Ice Lake. She's been waiting for you and an explanation that is 40 years overdue. If you don't see him until next year, ask him why he's 41 years late. If it's a year after, it'll be 42. I've been keeping count. Lady Helin looks deeply distressed, likely the lady Miss Sally mentioned. Might be a way to help them both.
I hope it will bring...
Oh, it's Kevin. Supposed to deliver this crate of supplies to my colleagues across the lamenting lake, but I've suddenly got this terrible stomach ache. Could you deliver it for me, please? Please, I'm begging you. Oh, sure, why not? Hello, Kevin asked me to bring these supplies to you. Wait a minute, the crate is missing 2 clips and a rifle. You took them, didn't you? There's a glint at the soldier's side. He's readying his weapon. Prepare to defend yourself. Try to calm him down and suggest waiting for Kevin to clear things up. Stall and slip away, huh? I'm back. Huh? Missing supplies? Oh, you mean the 2 clips and rifle, right? That's on me. I already took my share earlier. You're unbelievable. How could you just hand over Legion supplies to a random stranger? He could have been one of the Forsakens. Ah, sorry, my bad. Lesson learned. Won't happen again. Yeah, Chris, take this as an apology. Sorry for dragging you into this mess. Well, then I guess we spent time here today with later some farming. Well, let's see what we can find here today. Empathy, all Hyperborean Empire empathy impressions reach 100.
This is quite a delicate mission. Shall we do it together?
Why must there be this lingering eerie sound? Yeah. There be for once happy sounds or stuff like that? Yeah. Healing drone. Give it a new one. The journal. Yeah, first gear does not consume reward attempts. Does that mean I still have a chance to get those stuff if it's the first attempt of a stage? Oh, okay. Rude little one, I tell you. Oh, let's quickly test that fury.
Relax. It's for your own good. Playtime's over. Time to get serious. Cherish your last glimpse of the world. Relax. It's for your own good.
Ah, finally, there's the damage. Now, do I still get something?
Leave them all to me.
Because it's the first time.
If I can find any salvage.
I do, because it's the first time I finished that. Okay, that's neat to know. Could go to Lonza Fortress, huh?
Where could he have gone off to?
Young one, any news of Hammer Dickinson? That name rings a bell. Indeed, it's the same name on the title page of the journey you retrieved from the 11 pits. If your guess is correct, then the monster haunting the depths of the pit might just be... Cloudy eyes brightened slightly at the mention of that man. The name Hammer Dickinson clearly holds great significance for her. She is waiting an answer. I have to give it to her. Word by word, she silently reads through the journal. Tears stream down her deeply lined cheeks. She then clasps the journal to her chest as if embracing her long-lost beloved. Thank you, young one. Thank you for uncovering the secret that's been buried for 40 years. Please, see my maid Sally for your reward. I'd like some time alone. Turns away, her frail stoop back towards you.
I hope it will bring some comfort.
Child, thank you for all your help. Here's a little something for you. Your ladyship's health has worsened since last year, and I fear she doesn't have much time left. Past with Mr. Dickinson was the last thing left on her mind. Though it wasn't the news we hoped for, I still want to thank you for helping her retrieve this final piece of her past. Tell me about Mr. Dickinson? Well, I suppose there's no point in keeping secrets now. You might have guessed Mr. Dickinson was her ladyship's beau 40 years ago. At that time, her ladyship, well, it was Miss Celine back then, was a cheerful, lively girl, and Miss Dickinson was a minor of her age, working at her father's glavin pit. As it often goes in such stories, the greater their social divide, the more stubbornly they clung to each other against all odds. They say love burns brighter under opposition, but those stories don't tell you how quickly it can be extinguished by harsh reality. When the master, who was the director of Glavin Pit, appointed by the Aeolipile, learned about their relationship, Henry Dickinson received a terrible thrashing instead of the master's blessing. It was not just because of his background. The master had already arranged a politically advantageous marriage for Miss Celine. She was supposed to marry a noble from Flaxen, a perfect match that would benefit both a new money family and the declining noble line. But Miss Celine didn't give up. She was such a brave and assertive young lady back then. She secretly asked me to deliver a letter to Mr. Dickinson, asking him to meet her at midnight on April 26th at the Silver Piece Square. That day happened to be the master's birthday, and all hands would be busy preparing for the celebration. Miss Celine saw it as her only chance to escape her father's control. She made up her mind that if he showed up, she would run away with him, no matter the destination. He didn't show up? That's right. Miss Celine waited there till dawn, but only her furious father showed up. Soon after, she was sent away like a parcel to Flaxen. Thank goodness that her husband, his lordship, treated her well, and she spent 40 peaceful years with him. She never mentioned those days again, as if Hamlet Dickinson had never existed. A year ago, his lordship passed away, and her ladyship's health began to fail. One day, she suddenly told me she wanted to return to Ice Lake in her final days, to find the answer she deserved. That's when I realized she had never forgotten Hamlet Dickinson. He had become a missing piece of her heart. So we moved back to Ice Lake, but no one knew of Hamlet Dickinson's whereabouts. We managed to track down a few old miners, but after raking their memories, the last time they remembered seeing Mr. Dickinson was 40 years ago. I never expected the truth to be like this. Turns out Mr. Dickinson didn't stand her up, and it was because of Lady Helene that he went to that pit. I don't know if this means a consolation or more pain to her. I really don't know how to console her ladyship at the moment. My head hurts. I should go prepare dinner now. I just hope my soup might make her feel a little better. Although the truth is harsh, in her final days she has finally found the answers that was 40 years late. At least she won't have to step into the grave with doubts and regrets. Perhaps it's as close to a good ending as one might hope for.
I hope it will bring some comfort to her ladyship.
We thank thee for the sacrifice, mercy, and the silver piece that kept the plague, ignorance, and demons far from us. May our student Emma offer the floral tribute. Emma? Emma, snap out of it. Sorry, Miss Lise, coming. Emma quickly placed the floral tribute. Oh, yeah. Emma, you have been distracted, lady. Focus, will you? Alright, we have a short break now. Feel free to explore this place, but do not stray too far. We will regather in half an hour beneath the statue. The memorial event has ended. However, Emma lingers alone, mumbling absent-mindedly to herself.
How boring.
This is so boring. I wonder how Granny's doing. Is there something you'd rather rather be doing instead of participating in this memorial ceremony? Ah. Oh, it doesn't go beyond 100. Oh, am I being that obvious? Well, I have my reasons. I can tell you about it, but you must promise to keep it a secret. Do I look like a blabbermouth to you? Alright, I tell you. Last month I sneaked out to the slums and ran into a mysterious old lady called Belinda in an alleyway. She got magic hands. She can braid all sorts of pretty pigtails and dye my nails with fresh flowers. She even told me stories I'd never heard before. Miss Belinda never nagged at me nor treated me like a child. For it was the first time I met her, she felt like my own granny when she held me in her arms. Sounds really beautiful, but you want to keep it a secret. Because Miss Belinda has horns. She might get into trouble if I tell my parents, classmates, or teachers about her. We were supposed to meet today, but I can't make it anymore because the school suddenly added this memorial event. If you have time, could you bring this doll to her? Of course. I gotta go meet my classmates. Please make sure you give the doll to Miss Belinda. Thank you.
How boring.
Thank you, Miss Belinda. I feel a lot better. If this is the wish of Rob, then I will be brave and live on for his sake. May you find the strength to leave your sadness behind. We are always with you, kid. Belinda's hut is always open if you need anything. The tears mark Karen's face, but his eyes now glimmer with hope and the will to live on.
If every Charon could live as long as
Greetings, I haven't seen you around before. Have you just arrived at Ice Lake? Is there anything you seek from this old lady? Emma has a message for you. Something came up and she can't meet you today, but she wanted you to have this. The doll, though crudely made, captures Belinda's essence. Our Karen lady's eyes light up with joy as she gently caresses the doll. Can feel the plaza's essence in this doll. Ah, my memory eludes me. It's Memorial Week, filled with all sorts of events. Thank you very much, young man. She observes you silently for a long moment. You seem to be carrying a heavy burden. I smell the ocean's breeze and tides on you. The lingering warmth in your palm. It is fading. Every moment you spend in the city is entwined in confusion and sorrow. You try to hide your pain, keeping your sorrows buried deep away from others. Pardon me for this intrusion, but have you recently lost someone dear? Indeed, it is rare for Karens to reach my aid. For I am unsure how to ease your suffering, an old saying might provide some comfort. They don their boots to traverse as fate retracts their spindle. Doubt and uncertainty does confound, but what is lost may come around. The epilogue from the spindle of the goddess of fate. The heroes, having lost everything, reunites with all they had lost in the realm of duality. I'm suggesting we'll meet again. Consider it a token of gratitude for bringing the doll. You are clever, as I've seen. You unravel the meaning on your own. And one more thing. Every soul who finds their way here gets a little gift from me. Just bring me a piece of wire that's been touched by your presence. No rush, I'll be here. Touched by my presence. Not exactly sure what that means, but anything I've worn or handled should count, right? Should be plenty of scrap wire laying around in Gleven pits. I try my luck there.
If every Charon could live as long as I have, I wouldn't feel so alone.
and back to the creepy music. Yeah. Hey, it's the little thief. This should do the trick. Hands it there. Whatever that is, it's mine now. With a whoosh, a small figure leaps out of nowhere, snatches the wire from your hand and bolts, cackling madly as she goes. I did it! I finally got your stuff! Ha 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 ha! Still have no idea what Belinda wants the wire for, but it doesn't mean you're just going to let someone run off with it. Chase down Luna Loot and give her a proper lesson.
Your money or your life? Gosh, how am I supposed to map a working arsenal? See ya!
Owie! Such a dumb piece of scrap metal? Did you really have to smack me that hard for that? Wah! Yes. It took some effort, but the wire is still intact. By the time you look up again, Luna is gone. You sigh, shake your head, and start to track back to Belinda's tent.
Next time, just you wait!
Nice. And another one collected. Da 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 da.
If every cow
Takes the wires from you and crafts it into a girl's silhouette. And see that the handicraft resembles Berenica. Skills are modest. I see only shadows and cannot be sure if this resembles the one you yearn for. I hope this brings you comfort. My sincere wish that you are reunited. You leave Belinda's tent, no understanding why Emma treasures this place. Belinda's powers may be limited, but she uses them to mend souls and soothe wounds.
If every Charon could live as long as I have, I wouldn't feel so alone.
Huh? Scoot if you ain't buying any Foxine.
Good if you ain't buying any Foxine. Stop drawing the soldier's attention to me. Despite his strong, powerful build, the man cowers in the corner. His shifty gaze and the back of Foxine by his side suggest he's desperate to rid himself of it, but hesitant to ask for help. Find me a buyer and I'll let you take 70%. No, 80%. Please, I really need the help. Agreed to the man's request, but the way his eyes darts about and the dried streaks of crimson on the sack he's hauling hints that there's more to this Foxine than he's letting on. Might be wiser to hold off finding a buyer for now and figure out where exactly this haul came from.
Scoot if you ain't buying any Foxine.
Da 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 da. Okay, this also works for me. Aww. Wait, was that a glint of light just now, flickering through the glass? Ooh. Whew. On the second try. You part the grass, and there it is, a shard of foxine, faintly aglow, streaked with the same dried red as the sack Larry was carrying. Doesn't seem like the kind of day where foxine just drops into my lap, especially not blood-stained ones. Yeah, something's definitely off. Raw! Better deal with his filfoids first. Dispatching the troublesome filfoids, you spot something half buried in the dirt. Curious, you move in for a closer look. Yeah. Need better food for that. Scattered debris litters the ground. Pebbles from the lake, snapped branches and splinters of masonry. Judging by the mess, a fight broke out here. Among the rubble, you spot scraps of torn fabric and tufts of stuffing. Same kind as that on the man's threadbare clothes. Sifting through the wreckage, you uncover another small foxine shard, stained dark with blood. The footprints are a tangled mess, crisscrossing widely through the dirt. But there's something telling. No claw marks, no beast tracks, just human prints. A long drag mark scores you off, trailing off into the distance as if something heavy had been hauled away. It's coming together now. The blood on that foxine it came from... That's right, no beast tracks, no filfoid claws, just humans. Looks like there was a fight here, probably over that sack of foxine. Now then, what's my next move? I was taking the blood anyway, why shouldn't I claim it for myself? Reporting to the escort. Heh. I take it. Sent a genie more one time.
This is quite a delicate mission. Shall we do it together? This is quite a...
Problem is... Mew milk costs me 1,000. I don't have 1,000 right now. And sadly I don't have the means currently to earn 1,000. Okay, so that will be on ice for a bit. Tile tint. Oh, that kind of side activity. Oh, I can also do that. Tile tint triumph.
Let's finish this quickly. I have tons of chores waiting for me at home.
Oh, I am not allowed to walk off them.
Huh?
Okay, that wasn't so hard.
Leave them all to me. I'll see if I can find any stuff.
Since, you know,
lying around.
jumping was allowed. And also, we have the first hour full. Will I make a cut now? Why not? Let's send this quest in first. Then I can make a cut for the recording. And a small break, because I really have to change up something.
Got your travel permit on you?
Oh, hello there. Great, Ada Kristen isn't around. Looking for me? Whoa, speak of the devil. Kevin, there's someone illegally selling Foxine in the slums. Oh, great, chaos. That's a chaotic option? On. There we have it. A phone by the gate suddenly rings. Kevin leaps up like a startled hare and quickly picks up the phone. Kevin speaking. What? Suspicious guy in the city? Got it, I'm on my way. Probably the one you just mentioned. Could you lead the way?
Hello.
Scoot if you ain't buying any Foxy.
Oh, isn't this Larry, a former model miner? Are you here all by yourself? You've always got buddies hanging around with you. Where are they today? The escort? Well, it doesn't matter where they are. Actually, I came to warn you that unauthorized mining and sales of Foxine are illegal. The press wants me to... Oh, what's up with the blood on this back of yours? I... Freeze. Ada Kristen, a little help? I'm sorry, mate. You freaking liar, why did you bring the soldiers over? Shut up and put your hands where I can see them. Hands open wide and drop that bag. Gunbarrel pointed straight at his head. Larry hesitates shortly before letting go of the bag. The bag drops to the ground and bloodstained Foxine scatters all over the place. Gosh, did you kill your buddies by bashing them with those rocks? He attacked me first. It was all self-defense. Well, none of us can be the judge of that. Alright, you need to come with us. It wasn't me. It wasn't my fault. It's the bag of Foxine. We never opened this damn bag. All of us would have still be around. We'd all be alive. Oh, before I forget, thank you for assisting the escort. Here's a reward. Storage of bloodstained stones came yet another tale buried under the ice lake snow. Alright, then I will make a quick cut in the recording here and I will be back in a hot second. Until then, stay safe, stay healthy, see ya, be well everyone. Bye.